Hey, it's all with another video, and I sat down, I saw an article over at wowhead.com, I'm going to link that a little bit below, and I wanted to talk about Warfronts and this bit of information that may or may not have been already available, but, well, it's new to me, and I'm really excited to talk to you about it for just a few moments. A gentleman or gentlewoman by the name of Topher AU linked a line of text, and I'm going to have that text available in the description below as well, and they reveal information on 3 additional warfronts that, well, we can't quite say that they're going to be confirmed, but we can at least say that, well, these lines were confirmed in-game. Let me read them for you. Barons Warfront. Attack the Southern Barons and break through the great gates of Mulgore. Silvermoon Warfront. Assault the final Horde bastion on the Eastern Kingdoms and cleanse our land of filth. Ashara Warfront. Launch a massive naval assault on the home of Gallywix. Bilgewater will burn. And finally, the one that we're familiar with, Battle for Stromgarde. Donate supplies to the war effort as the impending battle over Arathi Highlands nears. So this has me pretty excited for a number of reasons. One, yeah, there's more warfronts planned, and not just, hey, as if I'm from Blizzard, hey, we do have some more fronts planned, cool. This is something a bit more tangible, something we can hold on and talk about and commentate on. Another is that in this case, it is going to be Horde holdings that are under attack, the Barons, Silvermoon, and Ashara. You folks at home and on the toilets can argue about the lore and about, oh my god, the Horde are under attack 3 times and the Alliance lands were only under attack once. You can talk about it in the comments below. That's not a big concern of mine. I frankly am the type that enjoys the idea of being besieged by the enemy. But I really like these locales because this is a situation where the Alliance is that the Horde gates, well, quite literally. But the third thing I'm going to talk about is very speculative. This may or may not happen, but the fact that they're mentioning 3 warfronts at once, in this case, it does give me a bit of a ray of hope. And this lets me put a positive spin as to the state of warfronts right now. As you know, the cycle of warfronts goes from the actual warfront itself to a zone phase to a gathering phase, and that results in a pretty long rotation as to, oh, well, crap, when am I going to do the next warfront, huh? So gameplay-wise, there's a pretty big disconnect. It really does suck that, okay, cool, Horde are going to finish their warfront pretty soon, and from there, we're going to wait a pretty long time before the next time we could have our alt army get a whole bunch of very easy to acquire 340s. If, and this is very speculative, I am almost 100% confident that it won't happen this way, but if all 3 of these warfronts were to launch kind of simultaneously, you can have at least one potential warfront to run perpetually. I'm going to draw a chart somewhere up above to describe what I'm talking about, but it makes it so that there's always going to be some sort of gathering phase, some sort of zone phase, and some sort of warfront phase going on all the time without a gap where there is very little warfront related stuff to do. The unfortunate thing is that this backs up the argument that the Battle for Azeroth expansion itself was launched pretty unfinished. That's going to be a punch that Blizzard is just going to have to take to the face. But this is something that gives me a bit of hope. If Blizzard can launch this many warfronts simultaneously, that could be quite a bit of fun, or that could just be a lot of things for players to do. Now, don't get me wrong, there are those out there who don't really appreciate Warfront gameplay, that it's that there's a bit too much focus on the PvE aspect of it, and maybe something like this can be turned into a battleground, but that's not something that I can talk about because we don't have any data mined anything to work with. I would love to see in the future this kind of technology used in future battlegrounds, to have a new kind of epic battleground come out where you can have tons of players on screen and everyone's fighting each other, chaos is hitting the fan, and all that stuff. In the meantime though, having 4 warfronts on rotation doesn't sound like that bad of an idea at all. So what do you think, people of Warcraft? Does this have you a little bit excited? Do you give a damn? Let me know and share your feedback in a comment below. Like this video if for no other reason because you're just a great person, and subscribe to support the channel so that I can keep giving you more of this and all things Warcraft. I'll see you next time. Until then, stay safe, stay happy, and stay breezy.